Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. So today I want to talk a little bit about something that somebody asked me, and it was a really interesting conversation. So I'm going to start out by saying, if you had told me 10 years ago that I would be where I am right now, I would have laughed so hard. I would never have believed you. I would have told you how wrong you were. One of the things I've learned over the last 6 years is how to be a little more open-minded. But back then I would have been like, nope, never going to happen, right? So what they said to me is like, you're in network marketing. Do you really own your own business? Well, here's my thoughts on that. And it's what I've learned. I will admit to ignorance on how this whole thing worked before. So I am ready to explain to you guys what I've learned in the last 6 years about how this works. So I am my own boss. Nobody tells me how to work, where to work, when to work. They don't tell me when to clock in, when to clock out. I have customers. People say, oh, but they're just your friends and family, right? Well, not really. I have family who does buy from me and family who doesn't. Same thing with friends. Most of my customers, I did not know when I started this. So I have met so many people, and a lot of those customers have became friends, which is fantastic. But when they started buying from me, we did not know each other at all. So no, not all of my not even most of my customers are from family and friends. They usually become, but they don't start out that way. I have products that I totally believe in and that my customers keep coming back for. And then I hear, yeah, but you don't make the products, right? You don't actually design and make them. Well, guess what? If you go to buy a purse at Dillard's, there is not somebody working in the back room creating that stuff, right? They have buyers. They have people who go to other companies and buy stuff and then sell that to you. Right? Everybody knows that. So in this situation, because of how my company works, I don't actually have to buy the products first. The customers can buy them directly. But no, I am not actually creating the products, but I'm talking about and selling the ones that I believe in. Just like, walking into the mall, it's the same thing. I am talking about the products that I think are going to really help my customers. Do I have a storefront? Well, that's debatable. My storefront is online. It's social media. It's my website, right? Well, is that a real business? Amazon thinks so. There's an Amazon truck pulling past my house right now. They'll probably stop because that's one of my favorite online stores, right? Uber Eats, DoorDash, two more that I use regularly, right? They are all online. They don't have a physical building you go to make purchases, but they still have a storefront, right? It's their app or their website or wherever you are buying from them. Same thing in my environment. Do I pay taxes? Heck yeah, I file my taxes. I have business write-offs. Some of my business write-offs might be a little different, like the makeup I'm showing off. But yes, I totally have filed taxes. I have a bunches of business write-offs. It's really, really great. It's a really nice way to kind of combat the money you're making, which is fantastic. So yeah, I definitely own my own business. I'm the boss. I have my customers. I have my products. I have my storefront. I own my own business. So how does this network marketing thing work? Well, here's the deal. My husband is a big-time marketing guy, right? Many of you know that. And I can tell you from the different jobs he's had, a lot of traditional companies have huge marketing departments, you guys, giant marketing departments. What are they doing? They're spending tons of money. I mean, the amount of money that my husband has spent over the years in marketing is insane, you guys. Because what do they have to do? Well, they have to create content. They create commercials. They create pamphlets. They create banner ads and get them on websites and social media. They hire spokespeople, some of these companies. They're doing all of those big things that marketing does. Network marketing, they just take all that money that that regular traditional businesses usually use for a marketing department, and they give it back to business owners. So they say, we're not going to make a video to put on social media, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. We are going to let Sarah do that, And then we can take that money we would have spent putting that video together and pay it to Sarah when she has sales, right? That's how it works. My husband is actually my husband, the traditional marketing guy, right? He's the one who sold me on starting this business because he was like, Sarah, it makes so much sense. I can make commercials for everything, but if somebody says to my customer, I tried this and it was awesome, they're more likely to buy it than if they saw a commercial because they know that person. That's how network marketing works. You guys get to know me. You know who I am. You see my life on a day-to-day basis. And if I tell you that this foundation is amazing and I show you the difference on my rosacea, you're more likely to try it than you would be if you saw a commercial on television from somebody you did not know, right? So that's how network marketing works. It isn't a mystery. It isn't some big complicated thing. It is simply that instead of taking those marketing dollars and throwing them at other businesses or spokespeople or, the network television, all of those things, they're giving them back to business owners like me. It's amazing. And that is why I absolutely have fallen in love with this business. I was totally skeptical. I was not a believer. I can honestly say that. I had a lot of misconceived notions about how this worked. And over the past 6 years, I have learned so much and I have seen it change so many lives that I fell in love with it. So for all of those people who ever asked that question, but do you really own your own business? Yes, I very much do. And I get to help other people build their own businesses, which is super fun for me. It's one of my favorite parts. Both of my parents are teachers, and I used to always say, I will never be a teacher. I do not have the patience. And I still think that's true, especially after homeschooling for a year or remote learning for a year. But I really do love the fact that I get to work with other people who are deciding what they're going to do. I don't tell them what to do. I wait. If they want suggestions, I give it. If they want help or have questions, I will answer them. But they are their own business owner, just like I am, and they decide how much they work, where they work, and how they work. And that is the secret to what I do. That's simple. We try to make it complicated. It totally isn't. You talk about what you love and you let other people know about it. That's all there is to it. So if you're wondering, that is my answer to do I really own my own business? I do. I love every minute of it. And I absolutely can't wait to start working with the people who are starting to build their own businesses right now. So I'm going to jump off. I hope everybody has a great weekend planned and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.